Stonewall live long and prosper. This year, we have another amazing element to be proud of. We have a politician from Indiana, smart as a whip, a Rhodes Scholar, has a degree from Harvard and a master's from Oxford University, who's a veteran of the African War, a naval intelligence officer, who is a candidate for the presidency of the United States, as he is married to another charismatic guy named Chasten, Pete Buttigieg, the mayor of the fourth largest city in Indiana, a gay man with the real possibility of becoming President of the United States. It has been an amazing 50 years, and we are celebrating with exploding pride.
Listen, the future is yours, whatever folks want to do. But before we start thinking about the future, we have to remember that the present is a little wonky right now. And as I said earlier, we all have to stand together, because if I go down, you go down. If they go down, he goes down, she goes down. So we all have to hold each other and move forward. And what Stonewall means 50 years later is, look at this. People are out in the open. No one is hiding who they are. And that was the promise, right? That's the promise of America. You can be who you are. So let's remember that. And when we see repression, let's chop it up. No matter who's being repressed, let's chop it up. That's what it means to me.
The future is acceptance and liberation, freedom, the same freedoms afforded to everyone supposedly in the United States. If some of us are not equal, well then equality's up for grabs, isn't it? So today is about so much, and it's about getting people to remember the people who are marginalized, not just in our whole community, but in this LGBTQ community too. And so I'm proud to be here and celebrate those people who are marginalized.
I remember 1969, but from then until here, unimagined things have happened. My aunt in 1947 fell in love with a white guy, and they wanted to get married, but they couldn't in California because we had a law against minorities marrying white people, anti-miscegenation law. They went to Canada to get married. Well, now, today, I am married to a white person who happens to be going by the name Brad. He's a white dude. And so that is a very personal event that happened that I'm very grateful for.
50 years ago, and I'm old enough to remember 50 years ago, a little bit, I was 3 years old, is that I would never have thought that I would be an out, proud gay man. I never would have thought that I could be married legally, and I never would have thought that I could be open about being a gay man on television every single night. So I think it's remarkable that we can get married, that we can walk down the street and be who we are, that we can be out in the workplace. That's remarkable. 50 years in the arc of history is not a long time, but when you've been in the closet and you are a person who has suffered indignities, it is a long time. So I think we've come a long way in those 50 years, and we've got a long fight to go, but we're here for it.
Yeah, I mean, the Stonewall riots were 50 years ago, but really when you think about it, that's really not that long ago. Being so young and growing up in the world I've grown up in, especially in New York, it's really easy to just think this is how it's always been, but I think it's really important to honor those who came before me and those who might not grown up in such an accepting world.
Well, the meaning of Stonewall now is a moment of gratitude. You know, today is about saying thank you to those brave, young, trans people of color who started a revolution.
What's also so great is that
that sort of riot and rebel spirit is the spirit that I bring with Candy to pose. She's someone that no matter what is saying, you are going to see me and you're going to respect me. I don't care what your opinion is about me. I know that I am beautiful and I deserve the space to be seen.
Get it, Simone. You're going to be right here.
Right here?
Yeah.
Yeah, because we can get her shaded.
Yeah, we should. I like your ampersand. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, we have so much work to do. We have a lot of work to do in this city.
We're close.
We have a lot of work to do in our country.
This is a pretty gay picture.
It's the Mount Rushmore.
Little guy, right? To the left, please.
I like that. Make it a meme.
Already done.